Hey guys, good afternoon. Got Hunter with me, and I wanted to share a video. We're starting obedience training, or we have started obedience training this morning. And what we're doing with Hunter, we're starting with the basics, heel and sit. And what we want this guy to do is to sit when we say sit. So he has like selective, he'll sit selectively. So he'll sit with a lure, and sit for a toy or a lure or whatever, whatever object that you have. But we want to get Hunter to a point where he'll sit just from our voice pressure. So what we're going to do is we're going to start walking the cones, and he'll be at my left-hand side, and as I make the turn into Hunter, I'll start saying heel. Then we'll get to the next cone, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using pressure on like his bottom there, and pressure up with the leash to start conditioning in the command sit, okay? And that's how we do it at first. He'll learn a lot easier with touch more than the voice. So you condition that in, and you kind of pair it with the word sit. So as I'm giving him pressure down on his bottom and leash pressure up, as he's going down to that position, I'm saying sit. And what we'll do is we do it over and over and over and over and over again until basically sit is habituated to where he immediately, his butt hits the ground. A lot of this stuff is boring training, guys. However, if you do a little bit every day, a couple of times a day, they start to pick it up, and they'll pick it up pretty quickly. And then what we'll start doing is start teaching other commands while continuing to work on the basic commands. So he'll learn heel and sit. Then we may, teach him down, right? And then we'll call him to heel. And so we continue to work on those commands, even though they're learning new commands. So again, I'll just give you a demonstration. And then when we're done, it's very important that we play with him, because that's what he wants to do. Okay? So here we go. Sit. Heel. Sit. Heel. 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 Good boy. Come on. Sit. So, I'm sure you noticed he's not real comfortable with me touching him on the butt like that. And that's because he really doesn't know me. Again, this is a dog that has what we call a lot of, head trash or baggage. And so we're going to have to teach him that it's okay for me to touch him. So he'll kind of flare out, or he'll kind of respond like that. That stuff, this will all clean up. It always does. And that's why it's important that we do this boring training. It's so important. And if you do a little bit every day, just a little bit every day, don't have long marathon training sessions. I don't care if it's a 5-minute training session, that's 5 minutes of dog training. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do for another 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna play ball to go put him up, and then we'll do it again. And then maybe later today or tomorrow, we'll start conditioning him with the remote collar. So have an awesome day, guys. Hunter and I'll check in with you soon. Take care. So we just wrapped up about 10 minutes of heel drills and sit drills. And now we're playing ball. So one of the things, guys, if I would have just taken him out of the crate and started playing ball with him, he'd be bringing the ball back to me. So what that means is that 10 minutes of training was hard work for him, and he's tired. So a dog doesn't necessarily need to be physically exhausted to be tired. mental stimulation is so important in dog training, and that's why we do these drills that we do. Number one, it puts the handler in a leadership role. It brings the dog into agreement of what we're asking of the dog. Right now we're using good boy as positive reinforcement. He really doesn't like me touching him, and so I'm just saying good boy. Try not to get him too excited. I want him to know he's doing a good job, and then when we're done we play. So anyways guys, that was lesson 2. We did one this morning and we just finished up this lesson. We're gonna hang out for 5 or 10 more minutes, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for Hunter's Progress on Facebook and on YouTube, and Hunter and I will check in with you soon, guys. Take care.